Dear students, grammar enthusiasts, bibliophiles, wunderkinds, herbivores, logolabs, what is learned with pleasure is learned full measure. This is childhood rhyme which has complete impacts on learning any new things. That means the more you are interested, the more you learn. Today, I will teach you something. You will learn something. Before teaching and before learning, we should have 100% enthusiasm to learn or teach something else. Today, I'm shedding light on ICSE Grammar. Uh, what are they? You have to learn passive voice, clause analysis, direct inner speech, synthesis of sentences, conjunctions, prepositions, removals of if, buts, etc. Inversions like he never plays ball, begin with never, never does he play ball. So I'm just giving you a brief analysis of some of the things, then I will go to the chalkboard and teach you something else. I believe that, I'm sure, I bet that you will learn and it will come into the examination. Suppose if I were king, I dash you. If I had money, I dash you within brackets help. So remember, whenever you find any two types of sentences, if I were and if I had, use would plus basic form of the verb. So help is there, would help, would help. So the answer is, if I were king, I would help you, within brackets replace if. So you just replace it, if I were king. So the answer will be, were I king, I would help you. If I had money, I would help you, replace it. Had I money, I would help you. Some of the basic questions. And passive voice we shall discuss. Inner speech we shall discuss. So remember, removal of but. I cannot but laugh. Replace but. I cannot help laughing. So now I will just meticulously, scrupulously give some lights on some basics of different grammar questions that will come in examination, and you better life that you will have 100% benefit in the examinations, and also in your life afterwards. Come to the chalkboard and see. ICSE Grammar, only simple ICSE Grammar. You learn it with cheer. This type of question comes. Everyone knows that he is brave. Within brackets, his, or just like this, his dash. So answer is, his bravery. His bravery is known to everyone. Now everyone knows that she is sympathetic. Her dash. Here is she. Dash is known to everyone. Everyone knows that he is honest, or dash is known to all. This type of question comes, you just write them down, then I will teach you some of the basic important sentence in the clear manner that will give you immense pleasure. And whenever you find any pleasure and enthusiasm, the things you learn remain permanent in your brain. Write it down. Now here are another segment of questions that let us come to the chalkboard and see how it works and how it is important. It's a pity that he didn't go. Begin with if only. So the answer is if only he had gone. Similarly, it's a pity that she didn't sing. You have to do if only dash. Just similarly, just follow this answer and do this one. As he is intelligent, he will win. Intelligent, begin with intelligent. Intelligent as he is, he will win. The last question is, as is brave, she will win. Begin with the brave. You just write them down. Then I will go to another pattern question that will give you immense pleasure. I think And I bet that it will give immense pleasure and it will be beneficial in an examination. Write them down now. Let's be all eyes to another pattern of grammar that comes in the ICSE examinations. He didn't realize until the minister arrived, begin with not until. Not until the minister arrived did he realize. The inversion comes in the second part of the sentence. Here is another one. He didn't cooperate until the officer came, and begin with the not until. You follow the pattern to the answer. One, what I have given you for you that you can use it in any essay and question answers and in public life, not only in examinations but in private life, public life, you can use it. Incontrovertibly means surely. He's incontrovertibly a good boy. I will incontrovertibly secure the highest mark. William Shakespeare is incontrovertibly the greatest dramatist of the world. Julius Caesar is incontrovertibly a very notorious dictator, something like that. You write them down. Let's learn inversions. As soon as I saw him, I ran within brackets. No sooner than the answer is given. No sooner did I see him than I ran. And sometimes question comes as soon as I saw him, I ran. This is a positive sentence, affirmative sentence. Make it negative. So the same answer is that you no sooner did I see him than I ran. And similarly, I have given you as soon as I saw him, I ran. Within brackets, hardly when. So no sooner than, hardly when. Hardly did I see him when I ran. He seldom goes there. Begin with seldom. Seldom does he go. Similarly, he never went there. Begin with never. Never did he go. He hardly comes here. Begin with hardly. Hardly does he come. Some symptom, something like that. All accepted his proposal. Use the verb form of proposal. So the answer is all accepted what he proposed. And also sometimes questions comes all accepted his proposal. This is a simple sentence. In a simple sentence, there is only one finite verb, so you have to make it complex sentence. The same answer, all accepted what he proposed. And another word I have given you that inordinately very. Julius Caesar was inordinately a powerful dictator, something like that. He's inordinately a very good boy, something like that. You write it down. Learn it with all your hands. He was too weak to work. Remove two. He was so weak. The answer is he was so weak that he could not work. Could is here because was is there past tense. If it is, it will be cannot. Remember this. And sometimes questions comes within brackets make it a complex sentence. This is a simple sentence, one finite verb there, so it became a complex sentence. Whenever you find so that it becomes a complex sentence. So sometimes questions comes. He was so weak that he cannot just identify the clauses. So he was so weak. So for his main verb, main clause or principal clause that he could not. It is the adverb clause. Another type of question comes is so fat that he cannot run. Is his hair, cannot his hair used to. Similarly, you have to do it. I last saw him in 2019 and with since 2019. The answer will be whenever you find since. I last saw him. I have not seen him since 2019. He fell down and broke his leg. Remember, whenever you find the conjunction and, but, so, or otherwise, that is pairwise, you will learn that it is a compound sentence. You have to make it simple within brackets, suppose simple sentence or with having. So, having fallen down, he broke his leg. Another word is that invariably, always, I'm invariably busy in learning new things, and I hope you must be invariably busy in researching new things. Write them down. Be into what I'm teaching you now. None but the brave deserve the fair. And sometimes students write it as none but the brave deserves. No, it's wrong. The brave deserve, the brave are. The brave means brave men. So begin with the only the brave deserve the fair. deserve the fair. That's a film, None But the Brave, Chinese film, and I'm sure that it was filmed in the year 1945, something like that. Uh, None but Ramo can do it. Only Ramo can do it. Practice it. And none but the brave deserve it. Within bracket, make it affirmative positive. Only the brave deserve the fair. If the question comes, only the brave deserves fair, make it negative. So you have to use none but the brave. Had it not helped, I would have been ruined. But for his help, I would have been ruined. I cannot but laugh. Remember, the answer is I cannot help laughing. If it is I cannot but cry, it will be I cannot help crying. So cannot but means must. If question comes, I cannot but laugh, make it positive or affirmative. I must laugh simply. And if questions come, I cannot help dash within bracket laughing. After help, we use ing form laughing. He hardly understands. He hardly understands it. Begins with little. Important sentence. Little does he understands it. Another word. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It was coined in the film Mary Poppins of the year 1964. It means excellent. You can write in your question answers. So the description of the poet is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, or the explanation of the teacher is supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, something like that. You write them down. Be into my teaching, what I'm teaching you, put your hats as much as possible in order to know, in order to have a world of information on grammar, so that it will be happy whenever it is that these questions come in examination. I suggest you not to go. Begin with you had better. That means you had better not go. So whenever any sentence comes, you had better go, you cannot write you had not better go. Had not better is incorrect or wrong. So you had better not go. It is time we dash after. It is time we have to write simple past. It is time we went. That means I will be glad if you. It is time that we should go there. Otherwise, it means like this. I would rather you dash within bracket and go went. I would rather you dash within bracket and not go. Did not go. His decision is uploaded by everyone. Everybody applauds. Applauds means praises what he decides or decided. Okay. Then vaticination is Julius Caesar, the soothsayer, just admonished Julius Caesar not to, or be careful of its march. So that is his future telling, that is his vaticination. The vaticination of the soothsayer came true, so write them down. Dear students, before I go into the board, I will tell you some sentences that will please you, and they can help you in using your examination, particular essays, something like that. Suppose any questions, any question that comes on friendship, you can write like friendship helps heighten the height of a relation. Suppose on education, education helps heighten the height of knowledge. Suppose on schools, schools help heighten the height of knowledge. Schools mean much, matter more, and makes more, because schools have had or friends have had their predominance since the time of our great grandfather. So this is the first paragraph. You could write it, and you have to remember that you should feel how to put beauty in your language. So in order to put beauty in language, you have to use idioms, figure of speech, alliterations, metaphors, something like that. So come to the board. Degree change. There are three types of degrees: positive, comparative, and superlative. Ramo is the best boy in the class, superlative degree. So that means comparative. Ramo is better than any other boys in our class. And your positive degree, Ramo, no other boy is as good as Ramo in the class. And here is another type of question. Ramo is one of the best boys in the class. So the positive, very few boys are as good as Ramo in the class. And comparative, Ramo is better than most other boys in the class. This type of questions also comes. You see, he speaks well, he writes better, use than. He writes better. Better is there. After better, you can use than. So he writes better than he speaks. You write it down. And upon Julius Caesar, Julius Caesar was a lion in his den, and finally he was bearded in his own den by the senators. This is a good language that will help you write them down. Okay, dear educants, scholars, aspirants, grammar enthusiasts. So far as essays are concerned, I'm just giving you some techniques so that you can use it in any essay. Friendship helps heighten the height of humanitarianism. Schools help heighten the height of knowledge. Mothers help heighten the height of relation humanitarianism. Suppose any word you can use it there. Friendship means much, matters more, and makes most since the time of our great grandfather. So these three idioms I've given in any essay, you can use it there in any questions also. You can use it also from the ground up completely. I am happy from the ground up. Julius Caesar was a notorious dictator from the ground up. Our principal is a good man from the ground up. Straight from the shoulder means publicly. I am declaring straight from the shoulder that our class teacher is a prominent educationist. As sure as X is X, remember after X we can use it here. Each so far as that idiom is concerned, that means sure, surely. Julius Caesar was a notorious dictator, comma, as sure as X is X. I think if you just put all your heads in what I taught you today, you can write essay, you can write your literature, you can write your question answer, you can write anything else. Apart from grammar, you will have a lot of knowledge. So remember this. And if you like this video, share and subscribe. And God bless you all. Happy examination.